You're watching TVC News at 10. The high number of innocent Nigerians killed by terrorist groups is of great concern to the leadership of the Christian Association of Nigeria, who are now calling on the federal government to act fast before it gets completely out of hand.
Now let's turn to Maryam Muhammed, who has details of this report.
Nigeria has been battling insurgency in the northeast for years now. That, coupled with other crimes like kidnapping, banditry and cattle rustling, has made certain parts of the country quite hazardous to live in. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees paints a grave picture about the number of IDP camps that have mushroomed across the country, with over 2.4 million people in the Lake Chad Basin alone. It is not all that bad, with Nigerian troops, together with multinational joint task force, having some measures of success in driving some of the extremists from many areas they once controlled in Nigeria. But these gains were overshadowed by an increase of Boko Haram attacks in neighboring countries. In recent times, the insurgents have returned to attack in certain areas within the country, making areas once considered safe now places people must approach with caution. Advocacy groups are now concerned that despite the return of Nigerian IDPs and refugees to some accessible areas, the crisis remains acute. The Christian Association of Nigeria is particularly concerned that the terrorists now appear to be targeting a specific set of people. It wants the Nigerian government to intensify measures to ensure lives and properties of all citizens across the country is protected. The Christian body is also demanding that the federal government compensates victims of attacks by insurgents and also provide adequate security for the IDPs.
If you have ever lost a loved one, then you know exactly how it feels. But if you have not, then you cannot possibly imagine it. Although the atrocities did not begin today, it increased with the advent of democracy.
The Christian Association of Nigeria believes that Nigerian government can do more to prevent further attacks on innocent citizens across the country. As a result of the recent killings of Christian Association leaders in the northern part of the country by Boko Haram terrorist groups, the leadership of Christian Association of Nigeria calls on the federal government to do whatever it can to stop the innocent killings of Nigerian citizens in the country by these dreaded groups. Maryam, Muhammed, TVC News, Abuja.